The goal of Germany now becomes to stall the Western Front as much as possible. The United States mustn't join the war on the side of the Entente, so no reason for them to do so shall be given. This means no unrestricted submarine warfare, no use of chemical weapons, and no Zimmermann telegram by the German side. The Germans should try their best and spend as much as possible on propaganda within the United States, securing neutrality. The Eastern Front would soon collapse, with Russia signing the Brest-Litovsk peace treaty, leaving Germany to focus only on the Western Front against France. Resources from the east would start flowing to Germany, who would only hold and improve their fortifications. It's true that the British had developed a tank, which was very effective against the trench warfare, so there is for sure going to be some Entente pushing, but it would be contained as much as possible by the Germans. You may say that this is unrealistic, but let me remind you of something. Historically, when the Americans joined, Germany tried many offensives on the Western Front, with most of them succeeding, and Germany was able to push closer and closer to Paris. The thing is that the Germans were running out of resources each time they did such a push, with the Entente becoming stronger and stronger. This resulted in the Entente's counterattack to be successful. Now, with Germany only defending, this shouldn't be the case, which would mean that the Germans would get to live for another day. Reinforcements would be sent to the Ottoman Empire and Bulgaria, which would result in most of Greece falling to the Central Powers. Historically, the King of Greece wanted to join the Central Powers, but the Prime Minister favored the Entente. The king was ousted and Greece joined the Entente. This time, with the Central Powers pushing in Greece, the Greek king Constantine would return and govern the occupied territories. Resources from the newly independent eastern countries would start flowing in, funding the German economy. Soon, this war becomes a stalemate, with no side being able to push for months. The economies of both sides are looking bleak, so a peace treaty would be signed. The Germans would be slightly favored due to them occupying almost all of Belgium and large parts of northern France. This would see the Germans keeping some of these lands as well as the gains they had in the Eastern Front. Austria-Hungary would get to live for another day, but unless they seriously reform, they would be in big trouble. Bulgaria will expand into Macedonia and Dobruja, with Serbia and Montenegro becoming Austrian puppet states. In the end, Germany would be defeated as they technically didn't win the war, but they didn't lose it either. The war ended in a big stalemate, and it's looking likely it would continue later. It was the challenge of trying to make Germany win. If you click on this video, you'll go right back to the beginning, where you can start over again and try to secure a German victory. See you there!